Hello, everyone. This is Mythonian,
And kcscrag.
and we're bringing you the next ladder game.
Woohoo, number 28.
Yep, against Ribena, an unknown soldier. As you can see here, we ended up getting force joined in because, yeah,
Yep,
great justice.
we were waiting on Unknown Soldier to join, so before we joined, so that we could go ahead and do that introduction and our picks first. But then he joined and force joined us promptly. Very kind of him. Thank you.
Was
So
it him or Ribena?
it was probably Unknown Soldier. I'm just gonna guess because he was the last to join the game. But as
Okay.
far as I know, my best guess would be Unknown Soldier.
Unless Ribena force joined all three of us.
Yeah, he could have done that.
One of those two
Ribena.
things. Anyways, so we are straight at the picks now. So we have wastelands in Yukon, Eastern Great Lakes, Gulf Coast, Nook, and Western
And
Siberia.
Western Siberia.
So
So
this leaves a lot of the map open.
yeah, basically everything
Yeah.
except the Greenland, Canada, except North America.
Only a couple five bonuses are blocked off. Everything else is clear.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Okay, so taking a look at this, we've got some decent synergy between West and Central Russia.
Ooh.
South America can be comboed with something, or it can also be countered.
Yeah.
Um, hmm.
The Africa area. Basically, from what I'm seeing there, typically as this game is, there are three areas to cover.
Mm-hmm.
The Russia area, South America, Africa area, and East Asia area. And that's huh. I guess really all we have to go by is looking at the individual locations really. Uh like
Yeah,
huh. Of course we have to cover or at least counter the Central Russia, West Russia thing.
yeah, yeah.
And of course we have to cover or counter the South America spot.
Yep. Because if we don't, then they're gonna get easy free bonuses.
Yeah.
Okay.
So our
Uh,
goal is map coverage
yes.
basically, as is normally the case. Huh. Hmm.
Okay. Hmm.
So I'm thinking 1-2 in either South America or Russia, basically,
One, two.
if we want to overlap.
Yeah, yeah. There's no good combo, so I think it's fine to overlap.
Oh yeah.
No one-turn bonuses that I can see. Yeah, none.
No, none. There's none. Except maybe in Scandinavia if you want to go with Denmark having. If you want to do
True.
that,
If
you
you want to
can.
start in a wastelanded area.
Then you can go right ahead.
Uh,
That would be humorous.
yes. Okay, let's see.
Hmm.
Out of those two, possibly one, two around South America, and then all of three, four, five around Russia.
That seems
Be a good
as.
split.
Yeah, I do like that. That definitely covers Africa. Like you said, 1-2 in Bolivia and Antarctica. Was that what you said?
That works.
Okay, I didn't. Yeah, that's my initial. That makes the most sense to me personally because Antarctica can also cover Africa. So personally, I'd prefer that to Central America.
True, yeah, yeah. Okay, so if we're doing that, then three, four, five in Russia to give some good coverage up there.
Yeah, I guess it would be 3 in Ufa, 4 in Dudinka, 5 in Norway.
That sounds good.
That makes the most sense anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Out of all of those,
And then,
Georgia does not make good sense as a 5.
yeah. So then after this, we need to counter Southeast Asia or East China. So we can just put like two over there. We've got six and seven. So what, India, then Shanghai?
Yeah, I think. Hmm. Southeast Asia be Alright, the picks, the way I'm looking at things so far, I went ahead and made Solomon Islands 8 just because, but if based on these picks, I think the most likely scenario for us would be for us to get both our 1, 2, and then
Yeah.
our 5 in Scandinavia, Norway, and then our 6 in India.
So assuming they get 3, 4, and then
Yeah,
other.
that's what I would
Yeah.
assume, and I would also assume that they would have East China and Antarctica. Well, I mean, no, not Antarctica, but a spot
Central
in
America or
probably, yeah,
Africa.
Central America or West Africa or East Africa.
East Africa over West Africa.
Yeah.
And he says an expansion has a counter. I guess Ghana could work to counter South America, although not as well as Cuba.
Hmm. So based on this, India is more of a counter to the Russia area than anything else. East
Yeah.
China, it would only work out if the other player had a safe bonus and could gift him a spot, or could be gifted a spot rather, or if he wanted to
True.
rush and hit Hong Kong because he thought the guy in East China didn't know about him. Either way.
Yep. Huh. Um,
uh,
Not sure about Indonesia though. That seemed to kind of seems like a waste. I mean, he can go up to Hawaii and
well,
then Japan, I guess. But even then, it's not much of a counter to East China.
uh, it it would be a late counter. The only thing I'm thinking about with number 8 is that the only way you'll ever get to number 8 is if you already have your number 1 spot anyway. So I'm not sure if that really makes sense for I guess it it would mean a few different things. It would mean number 1 that you lost 4 of your picks. And number 2 it would be that the guy in Bolivia, because we would definitely get Bolivia, is the same guy in Solomon Islands. So let's think about this.
True.
And what are the 4 most likely picks that we would lose? If we lose Sipple,
We yeah,
if
probably one of our first two.
if we lost Sipple, well, we'd have to lose Sipple then. That's the only way we'd get to number 8. If we lost Sipple, then we would want to not have Central America, and we actually would want something like maybe Ethiopia. That would probably be the best thing. But if we didn't lose Sipple, if we got Sipple and we lost 4 of our picks in Eurasia, then I think it would be smarter to have Cuba, and then basically make that whole area. That whole area would be safe in that case.
True.
And then the guy with the 1 and 8 could expand freely and take all of South America extremely quickly and be gifted a spot and be able to expand and take Central America quickly as well.
Yeah.
And that guy would be the guy pulling all the weight in Eurasia.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm not really sure, though, which would be better. For number 8, it might honestly be arbitrary. I'm not sure we're ever going to get that far with this.
Yeah.
Just because I'm sure they'd have...
It's Indonesia doesn't seem like that good of a location on this board, anyways. That's why I'm not entirely sure about it. I don't know. I'd feel a little more comfortable with Cuba.
Yeah, I can see that. I do like Cuba, all right, for a 1 and 8 thing. I still think it's most likely on this board that that one of us will get our 1 and 6, and then the other guy will get maybe either 2 and 5 or 4 and 5.
Yeah, probably. 4 and 5 would be bad.
4 and
I think.
5 would be bad. Hopefully 2 and 5. Hopefully 2 and 5. That would be preferable. Or 2 and 4. 2 and 4 is also possible.
Yeah.
The middle guy's picks are a little less certain. So, heh. Do you feel comfortable with that though? With someone?
Yeah, I think it. I don't know a really better way to do it, unless we want to like switch two and three or something.
2 and 3. I'm not sure I'd want to risk that. Well, I guess we would still be guaranteed one of those two spots. Actually, we'd be if we lost our one, we'd be guaranteed 2 and 3. That's true.
Huh?
That is true. I didn't really think about that. Well, that doesn't
Yeah.
seem half bad then. If we lost our one in Bolivia and got 2-3, uh, we're guaranteed our number one or our 2 and 3,
Yes.
and that doesn't seem half bad at all, honestly. Uh, hmm. Would would guaranteeing Sipple be better though than guaranteeing Bolivia? Huh? Or nah.
Whatever.
Nah, I don't. Eh. Oh, eh.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think they're good enough.
I'm not sure if switching our 2-3 would mean anything, honestly.
Probably not. Okay, well, I'm committing. They
Huh.
are satisfactory.
I hope so. They cover the map decently well.
Yeah. The weakness, though, is Southeast Asia and East China, I think, with just a 6-7. But that area is not really that powerful in this board, so I don't think that's too big of a deal.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's that big a deal either. It just seems like as long as we get a spot in in Eurasia, that's really that would be the biggest deal, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, pretty much.
It might make even more sense to go 3, 4, and do Ufa Dudinka. Nah, Scandinavia's all right. I'm just
Yeah, Scandinavia is a good 5, I think.
yeah.
Okay, well, we will see what territories are distributed when they select their picks.
Yeah. Thinking about it, I do like this all right because it at the very worst, if we did manage to not, we're guaranteed at least one spot in Eurasia.
Yeah,
And if we don't get two spots in Eurasia, if in other words, if we only get that one spot in like Scandinavia, which would be the only real danger that we'd be trapped in a corner over there, then that means that they got Dudinka, Ufa, India, and Shanghai, but we have all of South America and Africa to ourselves, which is not bad at all.
yeah.
That actually seems pretty good, so I'm not that worried about it.
Okay, well,
As
hopefully
long
it
as
works
we have
out.
a spot. Yeah.
Yep. So we'll see what happens when territories are distributed.
Indeed.
And territories have been distributed.
Indeed. And this is a very strange situation.
Yep, we got our first 4 picks unexpectedly.
Yeah. This
Well,
is
you never really expect it, but it happens.
this is very strange.
Yep, Casey got Bolivia and Dudinka. I got Ufa and Sipple.
This is very, very strange to me. I guess it does sort of make sense.
Yeah.
I was expecting Unknown Soldier to either go for West Central Russia or South America, honestly. South America Cuba combo.
Yeah, yeah.
So he
Which
could
is
very
still
well be
possible. He
in
could have gone for
Cuba.
that, and we just got the first pick.
Well, he would make Cuba the first pick anyway, so
True, yeah. In that, you should make Cuba first pick
yeah.
because it
So
captures it.
yeah.
So yeah, they will. If that he is there, then he will be going to Venezuela first move. If some other possible locations might be Scandinavia,
Yeah,
which
Scandinavia
because
would
they
be.
probably also chose UFA at some point, and they probably know about UFA.
Yeah, they can't know about. Well, I guess they could. They could know about Ufa and Dudinka if they got first and fourth picks and then fifth and eighth picks.
Yeah,
Their person could have had an overlap over there and got Norway.
yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, also Southeast Asia, East China are good locations that are possibly chosen, and of course Africa is a possibility.
Oh yeah, it's very likely someone could be in. I think East Africa would be the most likely on this board.
Probably, yeah.
So East Africa, I think I'm fairly confident that they are in Southeast Asia and East China.
Yeah, we can assume that. Yep.
That's a pretty sure thing. Everything else, I'd say it's most likely Unknown Soldier could be in Cuba, and Ribena could be in either Ethiopia or Norway, maybe?
Yeah. We'll just have to be
Or
prepared for those
maybe even
possibilities.
Tasmania. That would be really bad for you.
Yeah, that's always a possibility. We'll see if that happens or not.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. Would be nice to not have that happen.
Yeah, yeah, I'd say it would be nice.
Yeah,
You know, maybe. Eh.
yeah, quite quite possibly. Okay, huh.
So I
Well, if he's in
guess.
Cuba, and then there's also the possibility of Ghana, you are probably not going to be able to get South America safely at all.
Uh, South America? No, 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 no. I'm.
Yeah. So obviously you're be going for Central Russia.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna deploy one guy in Bolivia and sit. And, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to focus on South Pole, and
Or
I guess
I.
I can send you the guys in UFO.
Yeah, yeah. Please do. I
I
guess.
I'm not going to be taking West Russia for a while, and Scandinavia could easily just counter in Murmansk or something.
True. So I guess what I'll do in Central Russia is I'll just take Omsk with 7.
Um, is that better than
Oh
Hate to
wait,
Sedge?
no, it might be. Yeah, you're well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I could hit just edge with 3, and then yeah, Omsk first move, and you could send me the stuff at Omsk. I like that.
Okay, I'll send it to Omsk. Second move. So make sure you hit it first move.
It's first. Make sure you set it to transfer teammates.
I did.
Okay.
It is unchecked.
All right. And then I guess, come to think of it, I could try going to Argentina,
Uh, I guess. You
and then
could
we could
also, yeah,
we
yeah,
could
I like
plan
that.
something where at the end of the second turn, when I'd get Central Russia, I could try going to Colombia.
Okay. Yeah, that would be good in case they're going for Central America.
So I guess I like that. All right, and you are going to South Pole with a bunch?
Yep, everything.
In case he is in Ribena, would be the one in Tasmania. And take Scott.
Yeah, especially if he only took it with a small amount. That way I can overwhelm it
Oh yeah,
to
oh
prevent
yeah.
the blockade.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, well, I'm going to commit. I think these are pretty good as long as you have Omsk first move.
Yeah, that's first.
Okay.
All right, watch turn.
Yep, watching. Okay.
Took South Pole with minimum losses.
Yep, okay. No one in Scott still.
I did get to Sedge.
Nice, nice. And you had a leftover.
That's always nice. I got maximum losses in
Oh,
Argentina, which is not good.
okay. That did not go all bad. And you can put one into Sedge and then two in Omsk, I think, or one in Omsk to guarantee it.
Yep.
So then the other two in Argentina. Colombia only with three.
No, what? Huh?
Oh, huh? What?
I
Say again?
can I can deploy one to Sedge, one to
Oh, for some
Omps,
reason I was thinking two into Sedge. I don't know why.
and
Yeah,
then three
yeah.
to
Even though I
Argentina.
said one earlier. Yes. Okay. Good. That's good. Okay.
I was wondering. I was like, whoa.
Okay, then I'm hitting Scott with seven first move.
All right, that seems like a good idea. And then
The Novo with four.
works.
And then this will if there's no one in Tasmania, I can just use the guys to expand in Australia.
Yeah,
And
that'd
then
be
next
nice.
turn, I'll probably be putting everything in UFA, assuming that no one's in Tasmania, which probably no one is.
Probably, although there is a possibility Ribena would be
Yes,
there.
it is possible. In which case, this turn they're trying to hit it with everything.
Yeah. Well, not everything.
Most,
No.
at least five, minimum five.
Well,
They would hit
yeah,
it with
yeah.
minimum five to try to overwhelm. Is if I hit it with four, but I'm hitting it with seven. So even if they hit it with five and lose only one, I can still kill them.
I'd say if they're in East China, Southeast Asia, like I'm guessing they are,
Hmm.
then Unknown Soldier would help him out in Hong Kong. Or I think that was,
Yeah,
yeah, he
it
would
would still
help.
take two turns.
Yeah, but the thing is, he'd be able to use those guys to, depending on leftovers, of course, he'd be able to use more guys in Tasmania, and he'd hit it with whatever he had,
True.
whatever he could.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
But he wouldn't have enough to take that.
Okay.
So
Well,
basically,
50% chance who gets first move.
he wouldn't. No, no, you're gonna be fine. He won't. I don't think he'll attack first move. I think it would
Why
be
would he
last
not
move.
attack? If he made anything but first move in Scott, that would be a mistake.
It, in this case, I guess so. But in general, not really, because you wouldn't really normally expect Australia. And well, I'm just saying, if he attacks
Yeah.
with five, then it's not a
Then that's not
then
really a mistake. Yeah. But if you want to attack with
four,
more than five, then it is.
especially if it was 3 to 5, then
Yeah.
attacking last move would actually be probably the best thing you could. Well, with
No, it's still
five, I
best.
guess. With five, I think with 3 and 4 it would be. With five, it wouldn't be. With five, you would have to attack first move. I think probably.
Yeah.
Depends on how confident you are. Your opponent doesn't know you're
Yeah,
there.
exactly. Okay. Well, I'm going to commit with these. You can check them out if you want. Nothing complicated, very simple.
Yep. Let's
Hopefully it
see.
works
You can
out.
see mine too.
Yep, yep, yep. Good
7 and
synergy, working
4.
together, going
Oh
to
yeah.
get that. Yeah, yeah.
Awesome
Okay, looking
teammates.
good.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens when turn advances.
Indeed.